Good morning, students. In today's class, English for ninth grade, our topic is air pollution. This is class number 7, and I am Mrs. Sabi Vega. So, in today's class, you will learn about pollution and the consequences and effects of it. But let's start with the definition of pollution. What is pollution? Pollution is when harmful substances contaminate the environment. Remember, the environment is everything that surrounds. It's like the community. Includes the plants, the animals, the human beings. When harmful substances contaminate the environment, it is called pollution. Pollution refers to the very bad conditions of environment in terms of quantity and quality. But what is the air? The air is a gas that we breathe. So a measurement of the pollutants in the air, a description of healthiness and safety at the atmosphere. So the scientists have created an air quality color code guide. So you can guide yourself to see if the air that you breathe is contaminated or good for your health. So when the color is green, that means that the air condition is good. There is no health impact expected. When the color is yellow, it means it's moderate. It's unusual sensitive people should consider limiting prolonged outdoors exertion. When the color is orange, oh, we have to be alert. This is unhealthy for sensitive groups like people who suffer from respiratory disease and asthma. But when the color is red, oh my God. So you have to take care of your children because after children and adults, people with respiratory diseases, such as asthma, people with hair diseases, should avoid being outside because the air quality is not good. And when the color is purple, that means that the air quality is very, very unhealthy. Which countries do you use this air quality color guide? Well, there are some areas in the planet that are very contaminated. The air quality is very, very bad, like in Asia, China, Korea, Japan. Those Asiatic countries have a very poor air quality. Fortunately, here in Panama, we have the countryside. We live in Chiriquí, and our air quality is not that bad. So we can stay outside, breathe the breeze, the air is pure. We still have that. But in big cities, the air quality is not that bad. It's not that good. Like, for example, in Mexico, there are a lot of cars, and the cars contaminate the air we breathe. So let's watch a video that will show us how the air is contaminated or polluted by the human activities. Let me check the volume. So the sound should be perfect for you.
Air pollution consists of chemicals or particles in the atmosphere that pose serious health and environmental threats. But what causes air pollution, and what does it mean for our planet? Some air pollution comes from natural sources like volcanic eruptions, wildfires, or allergens. Most air pollution results from human activities, such as energy use in agriculture. There are different types of human-made air pollution. When we burn fossil fuels to produce energy, they release greenhouse gases into the air. These emissions, such as carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, and fluorinated gases, trap heat from the sun in Earth's atmosphere, leading to a rise in global temperatures. This creates a cycle where air pollution contributes to climate change, and climate change creates higher temperatures. In turn, higher temperatures intensify some types of air pollution. For example, climate change increases smog because it forms in the presence of high heat and increased levels of ultraviolet radiation. More frequent extreme weather, such as flooding, contributes to damp conditions and therefore to a rise in mold. Warmer weather also leads to longer pollen seasons and therefore more pollen production. Smog is a type of air pollution that reduces visibility and has serious health effects. Smog can be divided into two categories: sulfurous and photochemical. Sulfurous smog is made up of chemical compounds called sulfur oxides. It occurs when burning sulfur-bearing fossil fuels such as coal. Photochemical smog, also called ground-level ozone, is a result of the reaction between sunlight, nitrogen oxides, and volatile organic compounds. Nitrogen oxides come from car exhaust, coal power plants, and factory emissions. Volatile organic compounds are released from gasoline, paints, and many cleaning solvents. Smog not only creates a brown haze that reduces visibility, but also harms plants, irritates the eyes, and causes respiratory distress. Another category of air pollution is toxic pollutants. These are chemicals such as mercury, lead, dioxins, and benzene that are released during gas or coal combustion, waste incineration, or burning of gasoline. In addition to adverse environmental effects, toxic air pollution can cause serious health problems such as cancer, reproductive complications, and birth defects. While air pollution has many consequences for our planet, there are solutions. We can limit toxic pollutants, smog, and greenhouse gases by decreasing the use of fossil fuels, such as in transportation, manufacturing, and electricity generation. Reducing air pollution not only contributes to a cleaner environment and better human health, but can also slow the rate of global warming.
Really interesting, this topic of air pollution. Someone is knocking at the door. So now that we watched this video about the causes of the air pollution, there are some vocabulary that we need to learn. The first word is emission.
What is an emission? They are pollutants released on the air, like the gas produced for the cars. Those are emissions. Then we have the second word is photochemical smog. The smog is the thick, brownish hazel form when certain gases in the air react with sunlight. Ozone, that's number 3, ozone. Ozone is a form of oxygen that has 3 oxygen atoms in each molecule instead of the usual 2. Ozone is a layer that surrounds the Earth's surface. 4, temperature inversion. A layer of warm air prevents rising air from escaping. That's the temperature inversion. Number 5, acid rain. Acid rain is the precipitation that is more acid than normal because of the air pollution. Radon is a colorless, odorless gas that is radioactive. Number 7, ozone layer, the layer of the upper atmosphere about 30 kilometers above Earth's surface. And number 8, chlorofluorocarbons. Those are human-made gases containing chlorine and fluorine that are the main cause of the ozone depletion. So what are the causes of air pollution?
Let's watch this video and learn more about air pollution.
Hey friends, do you like what we see here? Air pollution consists of toxic chemicals and other harmful particles that have an adverse effect on our health and ecosystem. But what causes air pollution? In today's episode, let us enter the filthy territory of air pollution and explore its lethal consequences on our lives, environment, and the world. Zoom in! A tiny percentage of air pollution comes from natural sources like volcano eruption, dust storms, allergens, and wildfires. And we don't have any control over pollution caused by any of these natural sources. But what we have control over is human activities that are responsible for most of the world's air pollution. Yes, my friends, right from smoking cigarettes to burning fossil fuels to driving cars and releasing toxic smoke from factories tarnish the air you breathe and cause severe health and environmental problems. For example, when we burn fossil fuels like decomposed plants and organisms, they discharge carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the air. These gases, in turn, trap heat coming from the sun in the Earth's atmosphere, resulting in a rise in global temperature and is a major factor behind global warming. This rise in temperature sets a chain of events and intensifies air pollution by increasing the level of smog in the environment. Smog is a type of air pollution that reduces visibility and makes the air hard to breathe. It engulfs the surrounding in a brown and gray haze, which is common in industrial areas and remains a familiar sight in cities like Los Angeles, California, and Delhi in India. Not only that, but air pollution can also make people very sick. Apart from breathing issues, it can cause diseases such as lung cancer, respiratory infections, and heart disease. You won't believe it, but according to the WHO, nearly 2.4 million people die each year from air pollution. So, my dear friends, it is our duty and responsibility to take the matter in our hands to save our planet and future generations. But the most crucial question is, how can we help to reduce the ever-increasing air pollution? Well, we can do that by spreading awareness amongst our friends and family about the consequences of burning fossil fuel and urge them to reduce its usage as much as possible. Even a small step such as switching off the lights, TV, or any electrical device when not in use can help in reducing the level of air pollution. Also, one of the easiest ways to control air pollution is by limiting the use of private cars and vehicles and opting for the public transport system, or walking or riding a bicycle whenever possible. And little by little, step by step, we will start to see the difference.
Okay, so we already watched some good ideas to help prevent or help reduce the air pollution. So in here we have key vocabulary related to this topic. We have air pollution, emission, fossil fuel, primary air pollutant, secondary air, smog, temperature inversion, and acid deposition. Okay, it's time to practice. So now you can activate your microphone and participate in this practice. Okay. Here we have some factors that cause air pollution. What do you have to say or tell me if this is a natural cause or it is caused by human activities? Okay? For example, Volcanic eruption. The volcanic eruption is a natural cause or it is made by human activity? What do you think? Volcanic eruptions. Is something natural or it is caused by human activities? What do you think? Open your microphone.
It's natural.
Yes, it's natural. We can do anything for that. Okay, now we have emissions from factory. Is this natural or this is a consequence of human activity? Emissions from factories. Is natural or human activity?
Human activity.
Human activity. Very good. Okay, now we have forest fires. Is this natural or human? Natural cause or human activity? The fire, the forest fires. Nobody? Okay, let me switch this activity into Abre la Caja. I think this is better for you to see it. Okay, crop dusting. Is this natural or human? Crop dusting. You use an airplane to release a fungus, something harmful. Is this natural or this is human activity? Come on, guys, the time is over. It's running. Okay, this is human activity. Yes, this causes air pollution, but it's caused by humans. The emissions from factories. The gases released by the factories. Is this a natural cause of air pollution or a human activity cause for air pollution? Yes, it's human activity that cause air pollution.
Teacher, una pregunta.
Okay. Ajá.
¿Deberíamos estar viendo algo?
Yes. Are you
Es
not
que
seeing?
no se está viendo lo que está presentando.
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now you can see the screen?
Yes.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. The insect killer, is this a natural cause or human activity?
Human activity.
Human activity, yes. Using this, we kill our environment. Fumigating, is this a natural cause for air pollution or human activity?
Human activity.
Human activity.
Human activity. Forest fire, is this a natural cause or human activity?
Natural cause.
Natural cause. Excellent. Number 6, car exhaust. Is the gas released by the cars natural cause or human activity?
Human activity.
Human activity. Very good. Number 7, radioactivity. Is this a natural cause of air pollution or human activity?
Human activity.
Human
Activity. Oh no, it says this natural cause. No, there is a mistake here. Number 8, wind erosion. Is this caused by natural causes or human activity?
Human activity.
Human. No, this is caused by natural causes. Number 9, volcanic eruptions. Okay. Okay. The system is very bad with us. It's because of the time. So we have to be faster. Okay, here we have another practice for this topic. Okay, so here we have many factors that affect the air pollution. So how do you call these pictures? For example, the one on the top, the car. How do you call the gas released by the cars? Wildfire, volcanoes, factories, or car exhaust fumes?
Car.
Excellent, car exhaust fume. Okay, so here we have a gas release in a, how do you call this? Wildfire, volcanoes, or factories?
Wildfire.
What is wildfire? Wildfires are these ones, when the forest got into fire and they are burned. So we have here 2 more options, factories and volcanoes. So this one.
Factory.
That's a factory. And the last one, the one in the middle, is the gas released by the volcanoes. Remember, these are factors for air pollution. Excellent. Okay, you will see a series of pictures, so you have to determine what it is the picture about. The options are air pollution or water pollution. What type of pollution can you see in the picture?
Air pollution.
This is air pollution example. The emissions from the factory. Who pollutes causes most pollution? Who pollutes causes more pollution? People or animal?
People.
Who do you think? Oh, yes. People causes most pollution than animals. Okay, this is an example of land pollution or air pollution.
Land pollution.
This is an example of land pollution. Okay, here we have an example of air pollution or water pollution.
Water pollution.
Water pollution. Excellent. And we are in the jungle. Which of the following ones of the causes of air pollution is one of the causes of air pollution? A, coal-based electricity production. B, the dominance of gasoline or diesel vehicles transportation networks. C, unplanned industrial zones. Or D, all. Which of these do you think is one cause of air pollution?
B.
B. Oh no. They say all of them. All of these cause air pollution. Okay, don't worry. The main source of which a fossil fuel can travel from missiles invisible and less than 2.5 microns. What is the name of the particulate matter? Oh my God, this is so difficult. Oh no. This question was not part of today's class. Which of the following is the daily limit value for PM 2.5 determined by the World Health Organization? Okay, I think this is not the questionnaire that I selected. Sorry. Here. Okay. This is a pollution quiz. What type of pollution is described in the picture? Water pollution, air pollution, soil pollution, or sound pollution? Air pollution. Very good. Air pollution, soil pollution, sound pollution, or water pollution is portrayed in this picture. Which type of water? No, it was soil. The garbage or rubbish is on the soil. Okay, now this one, the water is contaminated. So this is called soil pollution, water pollution, air pollution, or noise pollution.
Water pollution.
Water pollution. Look at this. You can see a lot of noises. Is this noise pollution, water pollution, air pollution, or soil pollution?
Soil pollution.
Soil? Look, here we have some speakers. It's bad for our ears.
Pollution?
It is noise pollution, but don't worry, you will see those other type of pollution in next class. Okay, so measure to control air pollution. How can we control air pollution? Doing picture A, B, C, or D. What can we do to help control the air pollution? What activity can you do to help control air pollution?
D.
D. Planting trees. Yes, the trees release oxygen in the earth. Okay, excellent. Okay, now we have here a short reading about what is air pollution.
What is air pollution? By Kate O'Donnell. Air pollution is anything in the air that harms people or the environment. Air pollution includes solids, liquids, and gases. Solid and liquid particles that float in the air are called aerosols. Most aerosols and gases that contribute to air pollution come from burning fossil fuels. Aerosols come from both human and natural sources. Human-made aerosols include particles released when we drive cars and operate factories. Natural aerosols can also contribute to air pollution, such as the ash from an erupting volcano or a burning wildfire. Aerosols change weather patterns on Earth. Aerosols act as the condensation nuclei that help form clouds. Because there are so many aerosols in the atmosphere, the clouds don't form water droplets large enough to fall as rain. However, in some cases, aerosols can form such tall clouds that thunderstorms and torrential rain develop on days of higher air pollution levels. When aerosols combine with rain, they can form acid rain, such as nitric acid or sulfuric acid. When these acids fall to the ground, they begin to dissolve the rocks, soil, or plants where they land. Aerosols are also dangerous to humans because they can get into the respiratory tract and irritate the lungs. Aerosols can trigger asthma attacks or make people sick. Air pollution gases such as carbon dioxide and methane in the atmosphere trap thermal energy from the sun. The thermal energy makes the Earth warmer. A warmer Earth is dangerous to humans because it causes the ice at the poles to melt. When water from this ice joins the world's oceans, sea level will rise. If sea level rises high enough, cities and towns along the coast will be flooded. A warmer Earth also causes more intense weather. Hurricanes are fueled by warm ocean water evaporating, so warmer water means larger hurricanes. The size and frequency of thunderstorms and tornadoes would increase too. To survive our changing environment, humans need to reduce both the amount of aerosols and gases we release into the atmosphere by burning fossil fuels. Renewable wind and solar energy can help us replace the energy we get from fossil fuels. We also need to come up with inventive solutions to deal with rising sea levels, more massive storms, and prolonged droughts. The end.
Okay. So for your final project, you will have to create or make a brochure about the environmental, but we haven't finished with this topic. So this is just to think, solo para que vayan pensando